Buttons to Button Magnetic Adapters. It's about redefining possibilities one activity at a time. I'm Gina Adams, the founder and CEO of Wearology. I used to live in Colorado and volunteer with people with disabilities and teach them how to ski. And it became really apparent that clothing made for able-bodied people doesn't necessarily work for people that have physical challenges. And so 20 years later, when my stepfather contracted Parkinson's, it was witnessing the devastating impact that I started looking at different solutions. Buttons to Button is our first product. Magnetic button adapters attached to your shirt. One part attaches through the buttonhole and the other part attaches to the button. Once attached, people can close their shirts easily and get dressed and undressed by themselves. This is a massive problem that impacts over 30 million Americans who cannot dress independently. And people are struggling not only to get dressed, but to find clothes that express their unique individual style.
I've suffered 2 strokes, and because of those strokes, it's definitely affected a lot of my mobility, and it's affected dexterity. Holding something like this, button size, in your fingers is really hard. So when I get to this one here, there is absolutely no way I'm going to ever get that button in there. And that's what I deal with every time I try to do it. And usually this is where I ask for help.
This is our magnetic button adapter. So this is a relatively simple, easy to use solution. I'm gonna get this top one
now. Great. I was impressed. That was easy. And you can't even tell.
This is a no-sew, machine washable solution. The product is made here in Metro Detroit, and the Buttons to Button magnetic adapter is really a game changer to help people restore significant independence.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Today Show Detroit. I am Zach Damon, here with the Wonder Woman, the one and only Gina Adams of Wearology. Gina, you talked about just before the break, and I was wondering if you could say it again for viewers. Just the motivation behind the name and the spelling, and how people can find your company and order those amazing button-to-button adapters that help with button-down shirts, as well as look at and order the launch of your amazing new product, which allows in-home rehabilitation, the portable parallel bars.
Yeah, our company is Wearology. We develop hardware, so it's spelled WAREOLOGIE. And a funny little story about buttons to button magnetic adapters. You know, we are here in Metro Detroit, and the White Stripes, I don't know if anyone's heard of them, but they have an incredible song called The Hardest Button to Button. So that's kind of where our name, Buttons to Button, was inspired. So thanks, Zach.
Absolutely. I mean, tremendous work you're doing. And again, you know, amazing products, folks, that can really serve the disability community, which we are all about here at the Disability Channel. So amazing. And then, you know, lastly, Gina, I'm curious to know this answer from you, because I think that this is important. But for all those young little girls that are out there watching, that have big dreams of being entrepreneurs, of working in fashion, of doing whatever it is that they are so passionate about, what wise words of advice do you have for them?
That's a great question. And the reality is, you know, it takes perseverance, it takes passion. I get up every morning knowing that I'm going to help. You know, if I help one person, if I help 5 people, I've done my job, right? And so you really do have to have a love for what you do, and you also have to have great partners. And so I'm glad you mentioned that, because as Wearology has evolved, I'm actually here today at the Centropolis Accelerator, which is part of the Lawrence Technological University, and we are now partnering with people that have great ideas, but you can't bring an idea to a retail store on, a hoax. It takes a tremendous amount of collaboration and planning and preparation. And so if you are one of those people that have a great idea, but you're not quite sure how to bring it to market, we're happy to work with you and collaborate. And that's part of this whole user experience. Buttons to buttons and portable parallel bars are just two of the first items that we've commercialized. We have a whole pipeline of products under development, and that is through specific collaborations of people who've brought in just ingenious ideas that I could never have thought of. But again, there's so many components to building a consumer product that it takes a lot of collaboration and hard work. So we have great resources, and thankfully the state of Michigan and the SBDC and the MEDC have been super supportive in helping us financially through grants and bootstrap this. And so, keep your eyes out, but yeah, don't give up on your dreams.
Wonderful, wise words of advice from the founder of Wearology, doing wonderful work, again, with rehabilitation equipment and helping the disability community in the Motor City, the wonderful, wonderful region of Detroit. Gina Adams, thank you so much. And folks, if you would like to know more about Gina Adams or Wearology, you can follow them on social media, on Facebook, Twitter. They do have a YouTube account as well. And of course, through their website at wearology.com. Gina Adams, thank you so much for joining us on the Today Show Detroit.
Thank you. It's been wonderful. Thanks, everybody.
We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.